um there's a video series I absolutely loved when I was younger. I was going down a nostalgia hole, right? And it was there's a series that I'm not going to name because they went into NFTs, and that makes me sad. And that's the part that makes me sad. But I didn't know about this at the time when I was getting nostalgic, right? I was like, wow, I really could go on a nostalgia binge, because it all started with Fortnite. Because Fortnite in the shop had the Numa Numa dance in it, right? The Numa Numa Hey, like in the chair, like that old video, right? And I went on a nostalgia trip, and I was in a call with Mona. Mona heard this entire thing, right? And gosh, I haven't played games with Mona in a while. Like, I need to play like Gunfire with them sometime. That would be amazing. But what's it called? Oh my gosh, I was going on this nostalgia hole, right? There's another video series I actually really liked when I was younger, which is topical now because I actually saw it on my recommended, because I watched it recently because of that nostalgia trip, or because Resident Evil came out. And there was a series that's been out for about 15 years now. Called the Resident Evil musical series, right? And back when you're just a wee little lad and you're just like looking for silly little videos on the internet, there wasn't a lot of selection, and that was one of the series that popped up because it was a really like low quality MS Paint kind of thing, lyric video, music video thing. It was hard to explain, and I loved that series so much. I watched it so much when I was a kid. I don't know why. I think it was just because I liked the colors, and I was very simple. I'm still very simple. You could jingle keys in front of me and I'd be like I actually have a story about that. I'll tell you all that in a minute. But I was watching it and I was like, man, there's also this other series I really loved, and I looked into it, and then I found out there was a 6th episode that they made, but the way it was mishandled so poorly that I was already sad about that. I was like, because like they made a specialty fit 6th episode, and I went to find it, right? Because they didn't release it on the platforms that they did before, like YouTube or Newgrounds or any of that, right? They didn't release it on those. So I was like, oh, maybe they released it as like a Patreon thing or like an exclusive thing somewhere else. They did release it exclusively somewhere else on a DVD. And they only had 2 private showings in Korea. And then one online. Like 3 years ago. So, this episode was like an aftermath kind of thing, right? With some side characters as the focus. And what happened was, this DVD only had a couple thousand released because it was a pre-order thing. A pre-production pre-order thing. And it took them 5 years for a 2.5-minute animation. Which, you know, doing animation by yourself, it's difficult. It's hard. It takes a lot of work. But the issue I have with it is because the original 5 they did by themselves really fast. I think the entire series released in 2 to 3 years. And those are like significantly longer. So they didn't hire any help. They didn't have anyone help manage it. Like, it just was so poorly managed and executed that it was just heartbreaking. And you can't find it unless you get a DVD. And they don't sell the DVDs. It was pre-order only. So you can't find this. So I was like, okay, maybe there's something on their Patreon. Maybe there's like an exclusive download or something. So I paid for their Patreon. It's like $1. Which, you know, thank God I'm only at $1, because after finding out, because I was scrolling through their media tab year by year trying to figure out where I could find this, because I was on a mission. And then I found the post talking about how they're getting into NFTs, and my heart sunk. I was just like, no. And ever since then, nostalgia has been a curse. Oh my gosh, I love that series so much, and they spoiled it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know what they're still up to. After that, I refuse to look at their pages anymore. I'm so sad about that. My gosh, don't meet your heroes, kids. My God. But ever since then, it's just been like, I've been so scared to go on nostalgia dives. So I like to reminisce, but I don't like to look at things anymore. Oh my gosh. Oh, right, but this jingling key story. This one's a little bit shorter. So, right, I'm at work, right, and I have my phone on like a metal table. So I like pick my phone up, not like off the table, like I lift it from like one side, right, and I just like I lift it up, like, and I just let it jump onto the table, and it made a funny sound, like a tunk, and I really liked that sound, and it made me giggle. And my coworker looked at me like, really? And then I looked at them dead in the eyes and did it again. And then I started chuckling again, and they started laughing. And they're like, really? Really, Drifty? That makes you laugh? I was like, yo, you could jingle keys in front of me and I would laugh. Like, I'm a simple creature, it don't take much. And then I'm just like in the room next to the room, and the door's open, so I can hear everything, right? And I just hear jingling keys in the other room, and I start chuckling, and they just hear in the distance of me laughing about the jingling keys. And then they start busting out laughing. I was like, I wasn't lying, you know. I'm an honest Joe. that's the metaphor, right? Honest Joe. I think that's what it is. Honest Tom. Honest name insert here. It's something like that. But my goodness, that was that was an experience. My gosh. Are there any silly things that y'all get like your kicks off of, like in terms of like a silly little thing? Like, what's something really dumb that makes y'all laugh that you're just like, I should not be laughing at this, but I can't help it? Oh my gosh. Let's see, 11. We're almost done with this D20. The gnome noise. Oh, Rebecca, you hear that? You've been gnomed. Oh, she's put her ears back. She didn't like that. Loud sounds. Yo, the pipe falling at random intervals. Oh my gosh. That one's great. Like, I could hear that picture. I could hear the picture of the pipe. Oh my gosh. Let's see, 12. Where's 12 on this thing? There it is. There's, oh my gosh. There's a noise that, oh my god, what was it? Right, okay, whenever I run over an unavoidable pothole and I just hear the bonk a couple times, it makes me giggle. Oh my gosh. Speaking of cars, that's the noise I was trying to remember. Okay, this isn't like a funny haha, there's just a noise that just like sets like an unbridled fear into me. And it's not like a roar, like steps behind you. I mean, that is kind of scary, but that's not what I'm talking about. The sound that really like scares me and like makes my heart drop is the sound your car makes when the temperature's too high. It's very specific, but only because that costs me so much money, and I have just an unbridled fear of that noise now. It's not like a boom 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 like your like seatbelt being undone. It's so aggressive. It's like a fire alarm. It's like bing 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 bing, and I'm just that sound gives me unbridled terror. Anytime I hear anything close to that sound, I just freeze up for a second. I'm like, no, please. Oh my gosh. It's such a first world problem sound to be scared of too. So I feel so dumb, but oh my god, that sound is terrifying. Let's see, 14. Gosh. I do like the dunk dunk sounds though. I love that bee! Look at that bee! Oh my gosh, that's such a cute bee. I love bees. Bees are so cute. They're so gentle too. Like, it's very easy to get scared when a bee like flies near you or onto you. But they're honestly just curious. They're like, are you a flower? Like, unless you're actively trying to hurt them, they don't really mind. What if he hates me the moment he sees me? He won't. He won't. No one's gonna fly all that way to be like, "Her, I hate you," and then get back on the plane. No one's gonna do that. That's irrational. And it's okay to have irrational fears like that. It's good that you're nervous, because it's like, it's not something you're used to, but it can be, and this is that opportunity to make it a normal thing. So just focus on Like, think about what y'all are gonna go do. Think about what food y'all are gonna get. Think about the hibachi or sushi y'all are gonna go get after they land. Think about that. Hallie gets scared whenever her mother calls her by her full name. Oh my gosh. Levy MC Fox. Explain this. Goodness. Oh. I don't see how they could get mad at Levy, though. Levy's great. Levy's a top-tier person. Very sweet, very kind, very patient. Silly. Silly, silly, silly. Agreed. Yeah, right? Now that Tally fella, however, I've got a few ruffled feathers with that one. Them, and their little dance and their muscles and stuff. My gosh, how could they be so fit and strong? How could they? In front of my salad, no less. How could you, Tally? In front of my salad. Oh, speaking of salad, actually, I have a story. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm out of water. Hee hee. Let me finish this D20 and I'll go get the water. Okay. But no, Tally, you're great. Don't you worry. I'm just I tease. Hee hee. Speaking of salad and sushi. I'm not hungry. It's just food's come up. I'm not hungry. I ate before stream. We're good. We're good. Don't worry. Don't panic. No one panic. Stop panicking. I was at the sushi place, right, with a friend, because we thought we were going to a different sushi place we had been to before. We were not. We went to a random sushi place by accident because we put the wrong one in the GPS. And we got there. I'm like, I don't remember this place looking like this or being here. And they're like, yeah, I don't think this is the same place either. You want to try it? And I'm like, yeah, let's try it. Let's try it anyways. It was so good. The amount of money you paid for the amount of food you got was amazing. It was such good value. And they had this thing, right? I don't know what it was. I forget what it was, but it was like a thing. It was like this thing. It was like a mound of like some type of, not sushi, it was something else. But they took it, dipped it in tempura, fried it, and then they sliced it up, and it had all these different flavors in there. I want it again so bad. I think it was literally called a heart attack. And it looked like it. Oh my gosh, but it was so good. I think they nicknamed it that. It was so good. Oh my god. And it was on like a really nice salad too, like a sizable salad. And so, and then and then I had a whole, that place was so good. I need to go back there sometime. My friend, he's gonna, what's it called? I'm house sitting, well, not house sitting. I'm checking my friend's mail every week because he's out of town for a while doing business stuff. Business. Yeah, come by visit. Come and visit. We'll go. It's good food. It's really good. He had me ship him something that got sent to his place, and he had me overnight it, right? And overnighting's, it's a little pricey, just a smidge. So they're like, yeah, I'll just pay you back. What's your, how do you want me to pay you back in terms of like what platform he wants me to send me money on, right? And first of all, like, I'm just doing this as like a favor. It's not like, oh no, you need to give me money kind of thing. Which I understand the sentiment of wanting to be the one to cover it kind of thing. Him wanting to be the one to cover it. And I know he's not gonna let me let it down or let it go. So I told him he could just hit it. He could just hit the bill next time we get sushi. Because I'm not telling him the amount because he will be very I am paying you back now kind of thing. Because he already does a lot. He doesn't need to pay me back more kind of thing. Is Drifty a business cat? I do business stuff. I shimmy papers around on my desk. I'm just like, business. And that's my job. That's my job. That's my day-to-day job. Business. One second. There's a spot I need to clean up real quick. There we go. That's as good as I can get it. Okay, cool. Put that back. Put that back in my cup. Here we are. And then one more number here. Beep. And then we're done with this D20. And we're finally done with the first grit. It only took us 3 hours. Technically 2. But I think it's because we wore down the paper. Because this is not usable anymore. This is so worn down that it's like not usable. But that one's getting tossed. Oh. I'm like your friend. I'm constantly, how much do I owe you? But when people owe me, I'm like you. Don't worry about it. Pretty much. Like I know they're gonna be. They're very particular. They'll find a way to pay me back one way or the other. So I've accepted that fact. So I'm taking my payment as food and quality time with my buddy. So we're gonna get sushi. I'm gonna go to a revolving sushi bar this time. I really loved those. I went to one with a friend not too long ago, and it's so good. They had Wagyu beef. I don't know if it's like American Wagyu or imported Wagyu or what, but it was so good. It was so tasty. It was very smoky. It's very nice. It was very good. Highly recommend Wagyu sushi. 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 I want sushi. I'm a winning sushi bowl. Goodness. Sushi. Sushi good! Sushi really good. I like sushi a lot. But yeah, I totally get you, kawaii roll. I totally get it. You get me, I get you. We equally are get. But don't y'all worry, because I am going to go get some water real quick. And take a quick, like, steppy steps and get my legs all stretched up. We have Mediterranean place and gyros and baklava. Those are all amazing. I haven't had a good gyro in ages. Oh, that sounds good. Good Mediterranean food's also hard to find. Like, you can find Mediterranean food. Finding good Mediterranean food, chef's kiss. But I do gotta go get the water real quick and stretch my legs. So I'll be right back. Blah blah. Hello. Hi. How you doing? I'm back. Hi hi. Oh my goodness. I am so hydrated right now. Okay, let me take a big sip so y'all know. That's good water. Right. What were we talking about? Falafels. Oh, I haven't had falafel in ever, I don't think, actually. Who wants to go out and get falafels, everybody? Let's go! Falafel time. But yeah. So, now that we have all these pretty much sanded, you can't see, but off over to that side over there. They are sanded, all 8 of these, to a good flat polish. And now, we can go ahead and get to sanding. And this should go by pretty quick, because they're just bringing up the grit. I'm back! Check your DMs. Oh, I just came back as well. His plane has landed. I'm so excited for you, Puzzly. Oh, it's gonna go great. I hope you have lots of fun. Let's take a look. See, what did you do? Blur! No, you're a-okay. No. Are you serious, Blair? Blair! Oh my goodness me, oh my. Oh my goodness me, oh my. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Fua, I appreciate your service. I appreciate your service so much, Fua. But oh my gosh. Look at it. Look at that. Oh my god. It's so cute. Oh my, is that a good spot, Blur? Oh my, I want a grabby emote like that. Oh, that's how you hold rats, by the way. Okay. Let me make it a little bit bigger, just a smidge. Yeah. That's so cute, Blur. Oh my god. Oh, that's amazing. I love it. Oh, my heart be still. Let me see how they look over here. They're just a little bit out of the main frame. Right there, maybe? But we'll leave them over there for now. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me squish these little guys down a little bit more. Let's put them like right here. And we'll keep Gigadoo right here. He touched the comments! Oh. Perfect. He touched. Let me precision this. It looks like he's sitting on the emotes right now. That's perfect. Blur, you're so sweet. Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
Sometimes I don't.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, me. Personally.
That's so heckin' dorbs.
I don't like to have the distraction.
Oh, my heart be still.
I just want to stay
Oh my gosh. Oh. You see why I like almost choked earlier? You see? Do you understand? Oh my gosh. That's so heckin' cute. Blair, you're a big old sweetheart. You know that? Just the biggest of heart of sweetness. Gosh. Oh my goodness. That's... Oh. Oh, Proximal. Thank you for the follow. Oh gosh. Goodness me, oh my, you scared me. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh. Let me get back to sanding before I die of like heart attack or something. That guy up there, a cutie. Oh, Blur. gosh. You're too sweet. You're too sweet. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little fella. Goodness. Rebecca, do you see what they did to me? They made me a cute and marketable plushie. They made me so small and cute. Oh, definitely watercolor paint. I would love to see it. That's actually on the list of things I want to learn how to do. He touched the comments. He's like, oh, that's cute. I like that one. I'm gonna touch it. Oh my gosh, Blair. You have no idea how much you have just warmed my heart. Goodness. That's so sweet of you. Goodness. Oh. Oh, shucks. Goodness. Oh. 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 It was a very fun way to recycle old pigments. Yeah, I've heard whenever like your paint dries out, it's a good use to turn it into a watercolor. Or to let paint dry out if there's a specific color you can't find that you like in the watercolor. I'm glad I got inspired when you put my doodle on the box. I just had to. Oh, you're too powerful, Blur. You're way too powerful for your own good. Stop this man! They must be stopped. Goodness. Gosh. Me oh my. I don't have words. I don't have words. I really don't. They're there, but I don't know where they are. I'm like sorting through a box trying to find them right now. You'll never take me in. What if I can't take you in? What? And we can't go get sushi. If you have any expired makeup, you can turn that into watercolors too. Ooh, good to know. Sleepy person! Hello. Hi. Thank you for the follow. I hope you get good Mimi soon. We'll try to keep you nice and cozy then. Because get your IKEA shark, cuddle up, get yourself your favorite blanket, and get all cozy, because we're just going to be vibing here for the next X amount of hours. Oh, what's this? Let's see. I've actually never had sushi. Raw fish scares me because my tum-tum is sensitive. Understandable. There's this stuff that some people get. I forget what it's called, but it's like it comes in these tiny little containers. I think it's Yakult or something. It's like this little microbial drink that you're supposed to drink that helps deal with like raw fish and milk and stuff that like help your tum-tum for people who are more sensitive to it. But I totally get not wanting to like risk it because raw fish can be a little scary, especially if you are sensitive tum-tum. Let's see here. My tum-tum's pretty resilient. It can have about anything. So like it's oh yeah, and Blur, you can get that at pretty much any store. They sell it at like your standard supermarkets like Walmart and stuff. It's usually in the dairy section next to yogurts, I think. I know they have it at like a lot of grocery stores, but you can get it at Asian food markets almost 100% of the time. But what's it called? My tum-tum can handle about anything, so there's very few things that my tummy is just like absolutely not. So, but I'm not opposed to trying pretty much any food. There are very specific foods that I will not eat. And it's usually your gross out foods like, you know, worms or crickets or something like that. I don't want to eat those. Like, I'm sure they taste fine. I'm sure they're fine. I don't want to eat those. I'm not doing that. But dude, because I am curious about sushi. It's always made so nicely. I would go with something like a standard roll, like a tempura roll. Tempura shrimp roll. Tempura is pretty good because it's fried shrimp. It's not nearly as bad. Or you're not nearly as high as the risk. And like a good tuna roll, a cowboy roll, I think is pretty common. You can get a rainbow roll, caterpillar roll. There's a lot of good rolls. California rolls, yeah. Those ones, do those have fish? I don't know if those ones have fish. I know they have a lot of vegetables and stuff. I might be thinking of the rainbow roll. There's so many different rolls of sushi. It's kind of wild. But my personal favorite's like smoked salmon rolls. Those ones are really good. Or spicy salmon or spicy tuna. No, you know what's really good, Blur? Eel. Eel is really good. Eel is so good. You think it would be tough and rubbery, but it's actually like it melts in your mouth. It's so savory and flavorful that it's just like oh my gosh, I love eel. Like it's super buttery too. I don't know what they do to it, but it's so tasty. It's just oh my god, makes me happy. It's my happy roll. It makes me do the happy dance. My gosh. I would love. I kind of want to get sushi now, but no, I ate out last night. I may try to give it a shot. If you try any of them, Blur, let me know how it goes. But make sure you have your stuffs just in case, like your Tums or your Pepto or anything, just in case, because you said your Tum was sensitive. So, also, I like sushi. I like the rock and roll, bread tuna, crab stick, and cream cheese, fully fried and topped with spicy mayo, eel sauce, and that sounds amazing. The rock roll is really good. Oh my gosh. I must be strong with this. I must be strong. Gosh. BMW fan, welcome. Welcome. Pepto always in my bag. Oh, did you see the Pepto-Bismol dice I did then, Blur? Those might come in handy. Goodness. Also, when I took those pictures, how am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty dandy. Doing a heckin' fantastic. Let's see here. Start with this side then. Yeah, it's one of my latest sets I've posted. Oh my gosh. Oh, I never changed the title. Oh gosh. I need to change the title here in a minute. Since I'm not working on the protein dice anymore. Protein powder dice. My gosh. Right now I'm night hunting with friends in real life. Night hunting? Like in the wild? Like in the wilderness? Like, I'm not sure I understand. Be safe. It's dangerous out there at night. A lot of critters out there. In deep woods. Well, stay safe. If you still got service, that's always good. But please stay safe. That's the important part. Rebecca, you hear this? Deep woods. Dangerous. Spooky. Even. And if you see any pages taped to a tree, just run. What's it called? Oh my gosh. Y'all remember Slenderman? Y'all remember when that was like a big thing? Gosh, I haven't heard Slenderman in ages. I know I keep saying this, but I was listening to a podcast and it came up, right? They were talking about cryptids and like old nostalgia at one point. And they brought up like old games like Slenderman and stuff, like horror games. And oh my gosh, I went on a whole another trip. You know, nostalgia used to be classified as a mental like illness. Like if you had nostalgia, you were mentally unwell. Took an hour to do. I'm gonna speed it up. I would love to get it down to 45. The fact that you can do that at all, Blur, is insane, and the fact that you can get it under, like it's so impressive, Blur. You never have to do little things like that. It's super sweet. I love it. I'm not gonna stop you, but oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much, Blur. It's so sweet of you. My gosh. Ah, me. Wait, what? What you? What about you, PD? Huh? What did I say? Oh, nostalgia, yeah. Used to be a mental thing. Wait, what? No! I do things like that for people who make me happy, so too bad. I'll never stop. Oh, Blur! Rebecca, you hear that? I make Blur happy. Oh, shucks. Goodness. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Goodness. I'm glad I could help make you just a little bit happier. It'll give you a little smile, give you a little hee hee every once in a while. That's so sweet of you. Goodness. If you see a bear, you'll go hug him. Be gentle. My gosh. Oh. Blur. Sweetheart, you. Gosh. Oh. Goodness. Oh wait. Blur, you know what you've just done? You know what you've just done? Oh my gosh. You you you, you know that like chomp that you put on like Sully's character, right? They're jiggly. That little guy is like, it's like that, but like I just sit on your head. Plus the streams are cozy. The things besides Jay, you're the only. Oh goodness, Blur. Oh my little heart. Oh, like I'm special. Oh, sucks. Oh gosh. Oh. I hit the tray. It scared me. Gosh. Yeah. But yeah, that would be perfect. I might have some edits to make later. Hee. Goodness. Hunting time. Be safe. Is that a Cheeto? Is that a Cheeto Puff? I think that's a Cheeto Puff. I feel so bad for my Rebecca because she wants to sit on the little table near me and like be all cozy and stuff. And she's sleepy though, so she wants to go Mimi, but she wants to be in the same room. And I have all these lights on, right, for the stream, right? And she's like off to the side trying to go Mimi, and there's all these lights, and she's just staring at the wall trying to like go sleepies. Oh my gosh. It's my poor baby. I wish I could turn off all the lights for her so she could Mimi in peace, but oh, she's awake. Never mind. She's cleaning right now. Rebecca, what are you doing? It's kind of silly watching her try to clean herself because she has long hair, right? Including like on her little chest, and when she goes to like lick her like chest and everything, it's long enough where it curls over her chin into her mouth, so she just has to fight it for a second. No, get it out of here, kind of thing, right? It's so endearing to watch. But at the same time, I'm like, oh baby, I'm sorry. She's got so much hair. It's redonkadonk, but it's really really cute too. My goodness. Gosh, yeah, there was a I think I mentioned it in another stream. Oh gosh. There was a oh, yes, I remember now. But there was a Bionicles documentary that I was meaning to share. There's like a whole documentary on it. It's wild. Like there was a what was it? There was it went on the entire history of it, from everything from the concept phase to its modern day execution. I don't even know how I found this video. It was just on my recommended one day. Actually, no, not one day, several days. And I finally had time, so I just watched it while I was, I think I was working on a different dice set that day, actually, just like in my free time. And they, oh my gosh, they went in depth. It was wild. The amount of research that went into it was just insane. But yeah, what I think I might do tomorrow for like my project, because I've been thinking on it during the stream, right? That set that I was working on earlier that had the issues, right? The puck marks and everything, where we had to like swap dice because it would take too long to fix. I think I will hold on to them, but I'm not going to work on finishing them for a long while. And the reason why is I'm going to remake them. But I'm going to use my blanks, and that's what I'm going to work on tomorrow. Is I'm going to print out tonight, hopefully, because it won't take long for me to finish adding supports to them. Is I'm going to go into my printer, right, or my 3D printing program, right, and I'm going to finish adding supports to my blanks, which are these little. They're basically the same size as my dice, but like 10% smaller, so they can fit inside, and they have no numbers on them. So they're going to set inside of my dice. Hopefully 10% is enough, and it's not too little, too much. Because I couldn't get the right measurement. So I'll have to tweak it if that doesn't work out. But I even got some clear UV resin for my printer to make sure I can do the post curing really quickly and easily in like a day. So the reason what I'm talking about is like the reason I have to do post curing, but like extensively, is because in UV resin for like printers, right? You have to use a special liquid resin. And one of the chemicals in there is sulfur, and it's used as like a binding compound, right? And the reason that you want to post cure extensively if you're putting it into molds is because the resin or the silicone is usually platinum based if you want a more durable one, right? And platinum based silicones have things in them that don't react well with like sulfur, right? So the issue you run into is you want these like nice molds, right? But the mold won't cure because the sulfur causes the silicone not to cure. So the rest of the silicone will cure, but then you end up with this goo all around whatever you're trying to mold because the sulfur reacts with it and it just creates a goop. So that so what you have to do to deal with that is you take your print. If it's a clear one, it won't take you but a couple hours, right? If even. But if you take a like a solid colored one, like a gray one, for example, you have to do it for days. Like 12-hour flip it, 12-hour flip it, so on and so forth, right? I did this for 3 days, right? For the molds I currently have. And then I soaked it in alcohol, like isopropanol high potency alcohol, for 12 hours. 12 more hours to absorb any alcohol that was on the surface. So I had to do all this work to get these mold ready and stuff. It was insane. Oh my gosh. It was so insane. And yes, Blur, I am going to be laying everywhere. I'm going to be laying on all my friends. I'm going to yoink those PNGs and be like, I am now on your head. Hello, I am a hat. My gosh. Oh my gosh. It's going to be wild. Having clear resin, because the clear resin, it's not going to have that issue. It's just going to take like a little bit. It's not going to take long at all. It's going to take maybe like a day at most. And some people worry about their UV lamps being presentable, right? Or their UV prints being presentable for their masters, right? I don't really care if because what can happen if you keep it under the UV lamp too long is it cooks it, basically. It causes it to cure substantially and discolor it, right? Because resin reacts under UV light and it discolors it over time. It yellows. And that means if it yellows, my job's done. I know it works, kind of thing. It's done its job. So I don't have to worry about that. So yippee! I'm gonna keep them in there until they're yellow, and that way I know they're done. Because I just need them to make a mold, right? I don't need them to look pretty. I need them to be functional, and I am so ready for that. The DMS has been infected by the DMS by Drifty. DMS? The DMs. Oh. Blur! I see what you're talking about. That's so cute. Oh, my voice cracked there. That's so cute. Oh, that's so precious. Oh my gosh. That's me when I see dice. Hee hee. Oh, that's so cute. I might. Oh gosh, you gave me the. I was talking with some friends, right? Because I was trying to figure out like if I should change how my dice posts go and everything, right? But I think what I'll do, right, for my dice posts is I'll include that little guy. I'll just like slap him on top of them and be like, "Here you go, Bob's your uncle." Gosh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so precious. I love that so much. Goodness me, oh my. That is dangerous. Let's see here. I forget which number I started on. So I know I did 1. I rolled over, and I know I did 5, 7, and 9. I don't know if I did 11. I think I started on 11, but I'm gonna do 11 again just in case. Gosh. Blur, that is... You have blessed my little heart with so much emotion right now. Gosh, that's so sweet of you. What? Oh, Jilvion, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh. Oh, shucks. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Goodness. Oh, my emotions. Look at that fat cat. Look at him go. I love the fat cat. I love fat cat. I live for fat cat. I would kill for fat cat. I love fat cat. Fat cat's great. I love them. Look at them go. That's how pandas roll around. Did you know that? They like to roll around like that. It's so silly. Goodness. I love it so much. I have a bunch of fat cat emotes in my Discord. There's a Twitter user who has a Ko-fi that they make a bunch of fat cat and like FF14 themed. They also had a Mr. General set of emotes as well, I believe. They're just so cute. I love them so much. One of my favorite ones is like a smug one that goes heh. It just says heh on it with the little smug cat. You know that cat that's like, it's like a kitten, but it has that like really I did it face on it? Last DM, I'll stop. Oh my gosh, Blur, you are not a bother. You are not a bother at all. You are just a big old sweetheart with a lot of creative energy. Let me take a look-see. Man. Oh, how did I get up there? Oh my gosh, how did I get up there? I love that vine. There's a vine. Okay, you just remind me. There's a vine where it's I've got another idea. I've got so many ideas now. Blur, what have you done? Oh, if only I knew how to video edit it. Oh, that'd be amazing. There's a right, what was I saying? There's a vine where I'm gonna call his dog Gary because I don't remember his actual name. But he's just driving up his driveway, and he just goes, Gary! And he looks on his roof, and his husky is just up there. There's no obvious way how he got up there, right, by the way. So he's just like, Gary! How did you get up there? He's just like so confused. And the dog's just, bark, bark, just so happy to see him home. And I'm just like, what? How did you get up there? Oh my gosh. Those are, you. Yeah, just look up Vine, how did you get up there? It's amazing. I forget the dog's name, but oh my gosh. And we're on to the 2D20s. I used to watch so many Vine compilations back in the day. Like, I never used the app Vine, but I love the Vine compilations. They were so funny. Gosh. I quote those on a daily basis. Like, it's not even a joke. There's every time I see the roadwork sign, every time I see chicken strips, all I hear is Vine. Oh my gosh. And then the Vine boom. Oh my gosh. I need to get that as a soundboard thing. Like, oh my gosh. I need to get a soundboard. But thank you for keeping me company. Blair, thank you for keeping everyone here company. I appreciate you so much. You're a very big sweetheart, and I treasure all the little things you've done and the kindness you have shown. You keep being you, okay? Have a good day and or night. Thank you so much for being here, Blair. I'm just a little dude. You're a swell little dude, and I always get happy when I see you. You're a happy little dude. Goodness. Gosh. I'm gonna edit that on so many things. I still have a couple memes I need to make with there's a Blur is a good scrungle. They're a great scrungle. I appreciate their scrungle very much. Scrungle is my favorite personality trait. I did it everywhere. You got it. There's Ku Arabino did a your character here with I forget what they called them, but they're really cute, and I've been meaning to make a meme with them for ages, and I keep forgetting. And oh my gosh, it's gonna be so cute when I eventually do it. It's gonna be so cute. Gosh, yeah, Ku's great. Spreading the drifty agenda, one cat doodle at a time. You're too sweet. You're too sweet, Blurred. Ku Arabino's great. They're super silly. I love their little doodles. I believe they have a bunch on their coffee right now for commissions. Like a bunch of little meme edit doodles. So if you want to go check them out, Ku Arabino, Twitter, go check them out. Let's see, 17 or 7. Who's singing? Wait, Ku sings? I didn't know Ku sings. Saiden, how have you been? How have you been enjoying yourself today? Hope you've been having a good time. Oh, gotcha. I didn't know that Ku sung though. I knew they drew and played like competitive level like Valorant and Overwatch, but I didn't know that they sang. I have it set where only VIPs and mods and stuff can post links, but if you're in the Discord, you can post it in the appropriate channel, either videos or Meowsics. And if you don't have access to the Discord, it's just !Discord, or you can check the socials tab below. But just a heads up, it is an 18+ server. We don't do anything 18+. It's just for people's like safety and stuff. You ate a turkey sandwich and almost finished packing. How are you today? I am doing amazing, Sidon. Are you moving? Wait, where are you moving? Are you going on a trip? Honeymoon, maybe? I'm excited to hear about it. I would like to know. Perfect. Let's see. You're moving to Florida. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I hope you have fun on your trip to Florida, and I hope Florida treats you well. There's a lot of dolphins there, so you can go see a bunch of dolphins. And manatees. I've seen manatees in zoos before. They're very silly. My friend loves Florida. That's where he's from. And he loves the beaches there. I've never been to a beach and I've never seen the ocean, so I couldn't relate. But he practically lives on the beach. Let's see. Oh, a hydrate and a big stretch. You got it, Petey. Let me finish with this one and get number 10 done, so I remember where I'm at. And I'll get right on that. Yo, Ring Fit Adventure does sound good. Yeah, I'm not too strict on it. Just wherever you feel is most appropriate. I'm not gonna be like, you posted a music video in the YouTube videos tab instead of the music. I'm not gonna be like that. You know, you are A-okay. I trust you. I trust you to post it in the right channel. Or whatever you feel is most appropriate. I'll take a look-see at it when I have time. Let's see, 11. Gosh, that reminds me. Oh gosh, I need to. Oh, I'm a little rusty. I slurred quite a bit on that one. I was doing a me. Let me. Oh wait, I just said let me finish the 10, and I just autopiloted onto the next one. What am I, a Sims character? Let me take a big stretch. Wait, I was shrimping quite a bit. Let me stretch my muscles a bit, get myself some water for that hydrate. But yeah, I am ready for my beach episode. Where did I put that? This one? No, it's not that one. Is it this? Is it this one? No, it's not that one either. I thought I had it somewhere. Oh, I do. It's up here. Beach episode. Let's go. We're going to the beach. I love this hat so much. Levy did an amazing job on this. It's so cute. It's so heckin' cute. And I just love the hat so much. I love that hat so much. I need to do an outfit with that hat. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that hat so much. My goodness. Gosh. Let's see. Let me get comfy. Let me do the little leg crossy thing. That's my most comfortable way to sit. Is my left leg on floor, right leg over my left leg. That is the most comfortable way for me to sit. I love sitting like that. I don't know why. It's just comfy. It's comfy and cozy. My gosh. Rebecca. Oh, she's in Mimi Town right now. She's sleepy. She's an eepy little girl. My schnookums, my cat, by the way. For everyone new, Rebecca's my cat. Oh, she's in Mimi Town. I need to give her a bath later. Cause she's been getting a little dirty lately. Cause she got into like, I think she like kicked up her litter and rolled into it or something. I don't know why she did that, but she did it recently, so I had to like vacuum it up. So I have to give her a bath soon. She's a little stinky. She's clean, but she's just stinky now. Because of her fur. It holds the scent really bad. Or really well. It holds it really well, but she smells kind of bad. So she needs a big shout. A big old bath. And she's pretty good with baths. I don't like giving them to her super often because giving your cat baths often is not necessarily a good thing unless you get them like specialty shampoos. Because it dries out their skin. So you have to use a special shampoo with them. Oh, you posted the art as well? I can take a peek, see at the art. Let's see. Oh, you will post some art. I see what you're saying. Sorry, I thought you said I misread. Teehee. Yeah, no worries. Oh, Rebecca itchy. Are you itchy, girl? She itchy. You go back to Mimi Town. I love that cat so much. Yeah, Ku's great. Ku Arabino, great person. Super sweet. Let's see. 15 is next. Yeah. Oh my gosh. There's a oh my gosh. There's an artist I saw recently that like had some really cute your character here's. And the amount of restraint I had to have is insane. To not like spend money on it. I'm so bad when it comes to impulse buying like your character here art. Like, cause I'm not, unless I have a specific piece in mind, I don't like go out of my way to find someone to commission. Unless it's a meme or your character here, I usually will like hunt down specific artists for a specific vibe I'm looking for, right? And one of the artists art pieces it's almost done. I'm very excited for it. I think they're just doing the last bit of rendering. And that's so it makes me happy. They're doing amazing work and I can't wait to see the end result. My gosh. Like art just makes me so happy. Every time I see art, it's just like, wow. You know, like that wasn't there before and you just like did stuff on paper or did on your tablet and boom, it's on screen. You made a thing that didn't exist. Like I get it's similar with like my dice and like other arts and crafts I do, but it's like drawing on a 2D image is just like otherworldly to me. It's just like I see You did a thing that takes a lot of time and skill and like dexterity and understanding and knowledge, like all these things that go into drawing, and you just made it a thing. And the people who do that fast, like Blur over here knocking that out in an hour, it's insane. Like, oh my goodness. Wild. Like, I don't know how people, like, I don't know how people's brains work that way to be like, oh yes, thing, let me just do that now. And it just exists. It's insane. It's not like a bad thing. It's just like, huh. I couldn't do that. Like I could, learn, but like the people who have that skill already is just insane. I love it. How's the dice? The dice are great. We had to swap out at the beginning because we ran into some issues with the original set, which I hopefully can fix, but we'll see.